The decline in ratings for the WWF's Saturday evening show, and the fans clamoring for GCW, began to make the WWF's foray onto WTBS one that lost the federation money. Eventually, McMahon cut his losses and sold the former GCW time slot to Jim Crockett Promotions for $1 million in March 1985. The final WWF-produced edition of World Championship Wrestling aired on March 30, 1985. JCP's first edition of World Championship Wrestling aired on April 6, 1985. JCP, based in Charlotte, North Carolina and run by Jim Crockett, Jr., was, like CWG and Mid-South, a member of the National Wrestling Alliance and ran NWA-branded shows in Virginia and the Carolinas. Crockett's first order of business was to merge his promotion with CWG, thus allowing his wrestlers to compete on CWG's Saturday morning WTBS time slot and vice versa. This deal, which former Georgia Championship Wrestling promoter Jim Barnett helped broker, however, forced the elimination of the Mid-South Wrestling program, which had been the highest-rated program on WTBS, from the WTBS schedule. Bill Watts had been poised to take over the former GCW time slot from McMahon, but instead ended up selling his promotion, by now known as the Universal Wrestling Federation, to Crockett in 1987. JCP retained the World Championship Wrestling name. Crockett filled the time slot with 2 hours of original programming filmed in Turner's Atlanta studios. The program name would also become the promotion's name following the purchase of JCP by Turner Broadcasting in 1988. In addition, the Saturday Morning Championship Wrestling from Georgia program would become Championship Wrestling and use the same set as the Crockett Air World Championship Wrestling Saturday evening program.